Welcome to the GPS eBite on releasing and acknowledging a performance review. Today, I'm going to show you how to release a performance review to your direct report and how to acknowledge a performance review once your supervisor has discussed it with you. Let's start with releasing a performance review. As a supervisor, you have the ability to release a performance review to your employee for acknowledgement. However, it is critical that you have the performance review discussion with your employee prior to releasing the review to him or her. Once the discussion has occurred, you can then go into GPS and release the review. To do this, navigate to the GPS Center and view your tasks in the My Tasks section. We will be releasing Gary Grace's performance review to him, so click on the Release Employee Review link next to his name. The employee's performance review will appear. Clicking on Release Review to Employee will trigger a dialog box. Click OK to release the review and confirm that you have delivered and discussed the final results of the performance review with your employee. Once the review is released, the employee will be able to acknowledge the review in GPS and add final comments. As an employee, you are able to access GPS to acknowledge a performance review. Acknowledgement is simply confirming that you and your supervisor have had a discussion about the review. You will receive an email notifying you that your supervisor has released the performance review. You can then go to the GPS Center and click on Acknowledge Employee Review in the My Tasks section. Click on the Acknowledge button under your name and review the dialog box that appears. You have one more opportunity to enter any final comments you may have regarding your performance review for the year. When you have finished, click OK to acknowledge that you and your supervisor have discussed the review, and you will receive confirmation that your acknowledgement is complete. Keep in mind, acknowledgement does not mean that you agree with your supervisor's ratings or comments. You are simply confirming the discussion took place. This concludes the performance review process for the employee. Supervisors will receive an email notifying them once an employee has acknowledged the performance review. At this point, you can access GPS to view any final comments your employee has entered while acknowledging the review. To do this, navigate to the GPS Center and click on Review. Select the employee's name under the Employee drop-down menu, and when the performance review page appears, take the time to verify that you are looking at the appropriate performance review period. If needed, select the correct review period. You will see tabs across the top of the page. Click on the Comments tab and scroll to the employee comments at the bottom of the page. This is where any comments made by the employee will appear. This completes the performance review process for the supervisor. Now you know how to release and acknowledge a performance review. To access more training videos for GPS, please visit the GPS website. If you have questions about anything you have learned today, please email us.